Welcome to week 4 of EDFN5024. The first 3 weeks of this course focused on some underlying theories of technology and learning. So now we're going to start applying these theories to select different digital tools and apps and some other issues in educational technology. So for this week, you're going to start by reviewing this reading. This book right here, Teaching with Digital Tools and Apps, is an excellent book. It has a lot of information. It links out to a lot of other resources that you can use to find and evaluate apps. Especially focus on these evaluating chapters, because for our assignment, it's going to be an educational app review. And in this app review, you're going to be selecting a new tool you've never used before. And you're going to be going through the details of these 4 chapters to evaluate that app. We're going to do this on a tool called Bulb, which I was using to do my own version of exploring and creating a review of an educational app. So you're going to start by joining our class group on Bulb. And then I created a sample of the project. Right here is our link to the example of the project. So you're going to start by exploring the project, exploring the digital tool, playing around with it, evaluating, and then you're going to create this bulb where you create, first of all, just a simple video that gives you an overview of the tool. Now, when I made this video, I added some music to it. I was experimenting with some new tools. You don't have to do it that fancy, but it needs to be between 2 and 3 minutes and highlight the affordances of the tool. And then you're going to review each element of the tool, starting with the user experience, learner experience, accessibility, and cost, privacy, and data. You can actually use this bulb as a template where you can just replace the information I have in here with your own information. Therefore, it'll already be formatted pretty well for you. But it's your choice. You don't have to do that. So you're going to evaluate the tool, and then to submit this, you're going to go and click Add Submission and put the URL of the bulb you created in the text box. So make sure to just go through these instructions carefully and follow all of them, and you should be good. The only other thing we have this week is submitting some examples of content-specific technologies. So this is a discussion board. What you're going to do is, in the topic of your discussion, put what your subject area is for your signature assignment, and then you're going to find some technology tools that specifically support learning in that content area, just like we talked about with TPAC. So for example, I can even just Google and search. So maybe I search for something like physics ed tech, if physics is my area. And I get things like physics ed tech ideas, where I can go here, and they have specific technologies that support physics content knowledge and ways of thinking. So there are tools like, for example, Pear Deck or Nearpod that are good for everything in communicating knowledge. There's other features of like Nearpod where you can do simulations. So the simulations on Nearpod might be a subject-specific technology. Other tools like Quizlet or Kahoot are really good for teaching information. However, they're not specific to any content area. So I would like you to try to find a couple different technologies that are specific to your content area and will support learning in the content area. All right, so go ahead and do some Googling, share a couple of ideas on the forum, and then others can see what you shared, and we'll go from there. Let me know if you have questions. Have a great week.